Hello, my name is Rashad Humphrey. I wanted to make this video to expose State Farm Insurance. I filed a claim back in June, and they are refusing to fix the structural damage that has been done to my house. My floors are caving in, and I hired a structural engineer, and their structural engineer came by, and they are refusing to fix it. So I want to show a couple of things in terms of what the house actually looks like within the bathroom and also in the kitchen in terms of the floor falling to pieces, and they're refusing to fix it. If you sit up and you look here, you can see that the floor is falling apart. Look at that. It's caving in. There's a big gap between the toilet and the drywall. Also, down there, you can clearly see, if you look, actually where the gap is in the drywall, you can actually see that the toilet is and the floor is caving in. You see the structure up there and how lopsided it is, and there's like a ramp that connects from the back of the toilet leading to the doorway. All right, and it's not straight, it's actually caving in. I have here a balance stick to sit up and to show how uneven this actually is. All right, so you can look at that. With any balance stick, typically you look at the middle part here, it's supposed to be even. You can see that it's not even. All right, it's way over to the left. See, look at that there. It's way over to the left. All right, way to the left. Okay. As well, I've had to actually put a piece of wood underneath my vanity in order to keep it even. You can actually look at the vanity and see that the vanity is not even. The vanity is actually off the floor. It's leaning to the left. And you can clearly see as well, if I pull back a little bit, you can see as well that the floor is actually caving in. All right, you can see a better shot there of the floor. It's a real good shot there of the floor caving in from the back of the toilet leading to the doorway. There's also cracks that you see here. There's cracks. Look at the crack. All right, you can see the crack clearly right here. You can see that from the floor caving in. And the cracks go all the way, it leads all the way to the stucco drywall, and actually further, see, look at here, and then actually further back, well, let me get a good shot of that there, further back into the door. All right, you can see a good shot there of the cracks of the tiles breaking apart, the floor is caving in. Same thing with the toilet. That, by the way, they try to say this is molding, and it's not molding. That actually is conch, is what that is. It's not molding, it's conch. And their structural engineer actually tried to say that there's water damage here, and there isn't any water damage. You don't see a drop of water anywhere here, but you do see the floors falling apart. This is clearly structural damage, which my structural engineer, who came and inspected my house, verified that to the insurance company, and they are refusing to accept their evaluation. Okay, so let's move on to the kitchen. You see those books over there? I'm actually a school teacher. You can look here in the kitchen, you actually can see, let me get down on my knees. You can see how the floor is uneven. The floor is actually leaning to the right. You get a very clear picture. You look at the door, where the door leads to outside, to the backyard. And clearly you can see that the floor is entirely uneven. So you get a good looking shot of that. See that? See how the left side, it trails to the right. The left side trails to the right, and as it trails to the right, the floor is seeping deeper and deeper into the ground. All right, you can even see with the beam right here to where the door is, it's separating from the floor, and the passageway, the door itself, the bottom of the door, it's separating from the floor, and it's actually getting larger and larger as it's moving further towards the stucco to the right. Same thing over here. Okay. Let me put the balance beam here. Good shot of the balance beam. You look at that, you can actually see that again, it's uneven. It's uneven. Right here, actually, it's uneven. Right here, actually, at this point, it's supposed to be in the middle, and it's leaning, as you can see, to the right. All right? So this is a clear indication that there's clear structural damage in this house. The insurance company is refusing to fix it. This happened all of a sudden. This happened during probably the last 90 days, I believe. Okay? And my current insurance company, State Farm, is refusing to rectify this problem. This is typical of insurance companies who try to screw people out of money, or I should say service rather. When their houses are falling apart, where there's damage that has been done. I know in Katrina, there was over $100 million in lawsuits against State Farm and other insurance companies because of the fact that you have people who lost their houses of flood damaging. And in my case, it's no different. Part of this is, I believe, because of where I reside. I reside here in Watts, California. But I am a professional. I'm not a typical resident of this community. And the fact that they came to this house, they saw the damages, and refusing to fix it is unacceptable. So that's why I'm making this video. I want to share this, and for those of you who are out there, you'll see exactly why it is I'm saying boycott State Farm and other insurance companies until they actually start serving the agenda of their insurers. Okay? So please like and subscribe. Take care. Bye.